My name is Shivanya Raw, and I am a Community Engagement and Access Assistant here at the Owens for the summer 2024.
I'm Emma Neilson, and I'm the other Community Engagement and Access Assistant this summer. I've been the main Colville House intern, so I've learned a lot about Alex Colville, and I've been making a bunch of different Colville resources for future interns, and I've been doing a poster archive project as kind of my main projects this summer.
As a Community Engagement and Access Assistant, we're working behind the scenes but also in the forefront. So our position is taking care of the gallery every day, but making sure we find new ways to initiate contact and bring access to people in the arts. And my main focus this summer was working with Lucy and Emily on the neurodivergent visitor access project. And as a neurodivergent, disabled, autistic recent graduate, this has been an entirely important and crucial experience for me to engage and work behind the scenes in bringing that access forward.
So this is the first installation in the new project by the Owens, the Collection Kinships and Departures. And that will take place in the Colville Gallery and features a rotating selection of works from our permanent collection. Every show will be curated by interns or other employees or partners with the Owens as kind of an exploration of different ways that works in our permanent collection can have conversations with each other in a permanent space.
The theme behind this coalition of works is art in motion, but the interplay with stillness and how people are really captured by that stillness, and then having that interaction with art actually creates motion, which is kind of what each of these artists does in their own unique way. And it's really up to how viewers and audience engage with the works to understand the dialogue they have between each other, between the viewer, or even within the context of its own work in itself. And what I really liked about this idea is the viewer becomes still and the work takes on a life on its own. I think that's what really makes people connect with the arts.
I think part of the thing with our selection or curation of this show was also that many artworks capture motion, but the works that we chose for this show specifically also deal with the theme of movement and the consequences of movement as a topic that's engaged in these works as well. I really liked, I thought when we were going through the vault and seeing all these paintings in their real scales, that was really magical, I think, for me, because it was a really fun thing to just explore everything that the Owens has and the practical applications of putting these in our shows, or even if we weren't going to use them in this exhibition, just having fun exploring all the paintings and prints and things that we never would have noticed otherwise.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of Roy Lichtenstein explosion moments, the things that really made moments pop during this whole thing. Starting from the very beginning, just given this opportunity was a big, kaboom for us and our interns and really shaped our summer. But I think being in the vaults and knowing that we're in an area and a placement that most people our age don't get to experience, and what a privilege that is to cultivate not only our own careers, but cultivate what is the next steps for the Owens and making this project more accessible to people and then bringing up more opportunities. But if I could say advice to someone who's wants to get in there and say, keep applying yourself out there, because you never know when a no will turn to a yes, and you don't know what is going to turn out to be. So start those little snowballs, because they can become something so much more massive, and just outreaching and getting to know people and connecting with them can open so many possibilities, and you never know what kind of work and where you're going to find yourself.
Yeah, meeting people is the big thing that I've really appreciated from this summer. The Owens is a place to find people, and it's to find yourself in the works. And that is something that can really only happen in a small community. And it's beautiful to have this sort of place in Sackville, and for both of us to have the chance to have had this moment of connection and to create new connections as a result of it.
Yeah, and realizing you never know what you have until it's there or it's gone. So experience it while it's here, because you don't know when you'll get a chance to do it again.